One of the best ways to find out information about a school is to ask the students who go there. Let's take a moment and ask some of our students their thoughts about life here at AEI.
The staff were very helpful. They gave me a step-by-step detail on how to apply for the school, how to apply for an I-20. I think the teachers over here are really committed. I think the staff are very helpful. The school has a very relaxing atmosphere. It is one of the most perfect places to learn English, to be honest.
What I found here, they are so kind. They care about the first thing, the students. Also, the teachers here are amazing. Yeah.
For me, AEI is amazing because the classes are small. So I have the opportunity to ask many questions that I have to my teacher and practice with my classmates. And the price was good for me.
I think it's great because the class is really small. It's between 5 and maybe 12 people. And just because you have this room and only fewer people in front of the teacher, he has or she has a lot of time to talk and work with each one of them. So I don't think that any students left behind or abandoned by teachers. No, everybody gets attention.
In here, instructors have more time and more interest to understand students from all over the world.
When I was going to class back in Costa Rica, I didn't have like a native English speaker person or whatever, teacher, but having one is really helpful because they'll correct you. And I don't know, sometimes when someone has an accent, it's hard to understand, but his accent is American, so you know, it's just easier. I like it. I think it's one of the best things that the school has.
The teachers all the teachers are American teachers. They was born here, so that's good too.
When I came here, I wasn't write very well, but my teacher, she helped me a lot, and she improved my skills in writing, and also she covered all the subjects, and she was with the student step by step, and she asked all the students. But what I found here, they are so kind. They care about the first thing, the students.
I decided to come here to do my master's in dentistry. At the same time, I wanted to take a business course. So when I open up my own practice over here, I know how things work over here in the United States. I think Georgia is kind of different than other parts of the United States, where I feel it is actually the United States. Whereas you go to, for example, a place like Washington, D.C., it's more like a diplomatic place. So you don't really get the whole United States vibe because it's, you know, everything's to do with embassies, and there's a lot of diplomatic people over there. Whereas Georgia here, people here are actually from the States. You actually get to experience the United States culture over here. You get to see how life is over here.
It is simple. When you get to the US or you get to English-speaking country, you need the language to survive. I mean, if you want to have lunch, you gotta do it in English. So even if you don't know all the proper way to do it, you gotta force yourself to do it. So that you doesn't have it in your country. But being here is that you have to do it all in English. I mean, if you want to take the train, if you want to take the public transportation, you gotta talk to the bus driver. You gotta buy a ticket, and you gotta do it in English. So you force yourself to do it. You need it. You must do it. There's no other way to do it. So even if you do it the wrong way, you gotta do it. So that's the main difference.
You immerse yourself in English.
Exactly.
You're
It's that
exposed.
survival mode.
You're exposed to the language.
I think that learn English is very, very important for your life and for you as a person, because it's gonna give you so many opportunities to do a lot of things with your life and with your work. In my case, I think that helped me a lot because I'm able to communicate with so many different people from so many different nationalities. I had the opportunity to travel all around Europe, and it was amazing for me because I was able to communicate with so many people from so many different countries. And the fun part about that is that I was in countries where English is not their language. And I was able to communicate with them just fine because I was speaking English and all of them were speaking English as well, and I didn't have any trouble at all traveling all around Europe just because I speak English, and it was amazing to be able to communicate with everybody over there.
Because Atlanta is a big city, you have good hospitals here as Emory, you have Gravy, you have the CDC, which is amazing for doctors. And yes, and you have the opportunity to do volunteer work, to do observatory here without moving to another city.
The location is amazing. The people, you cannot get more dedicated people than what we have over there. The price, the flexibility of time, and the understanding. We've got a lot of administratives over there that were students, so they've literally been in your shoes. You'll be dealt with in a more personal way than you can imagine.
I mean, it's a very cozy environment. I think everybody here is very friendly. Even if you don't have anyone to talk to, you can go to talk to the staff. They'll just have a regular, normal, everyday conversation with you. So I think it's one of the best environments to learn English. Actually, they're dedicated and they work hard every day to make this environment good for the students, to make them feel comfortable, and not just that, to help them out with aspects outside of the school, whatever they need. If they're stressed about their driver license or rent or whatever, the staff over here make the environment really cozy and comfortable for everyone, to be honest.
And when I came like Atlanta English Institute, I said this is like my last step. If I didn't do it, I will come back to my country. But what I found here, like from first 2 months, I think I did very well. And I start to speak and I start to learn a lot of vocabulary.
Sometimes on Friday we have a game night, a game class, so we can mix people and then mingle the people, and then we learn many vocabulary with the game. And then he always give snacks during the class, so yeah. Every classmate liked it, yeah.